Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, Dragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid close to Brow.
Hi, I'm Cozy. I play Darrakar, a Minotaur fighter from Brawl.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakamisama and I play Solas of Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Anghammarand. We are currently in his home sphere.
I'm Diamond Orman. I play Lankas Skipzaggle, an Illusionist thief, Tinker Gnome from Kryn.
Hi, I'm James. I play Ockar, a human paladin from Brawl.
Hey there, I'm Zakhan. I play Lafdul Moonglade, an elven specialty priest and thief from Realm Space. His gimmick is coming out fun titles every week, so his current title is the Treacherous Phil Travailer. That sounds so underwhelming because I didn't do enough panache when I said it. But it's in roll 20.
So, for those who want to give the players a bit of a boost in the game, 500 bits will get a reroll. Currently, Braxon has 2. Finn, who is out today, has 5. Ockar and Lafdul have 0. Darrakar and Solas have 1. Lankas has 5. I, the Dungeon Master, only have 13. So we left off last time. The party had been docked at a gnomish port, Port Weather. And we're planning to get underway and head, I believe, to Tyr, was where you wanted to go next. Before you leave, did anyone want to do any final purchasing? Did anyone think of anything during the week that you might want to purchase?
From the gnome port, no.
I'm good.
I mean,
Oh,
arguably, I'm going to purchase supplies for the thing I'm probably going to build that I sent to you.
Yeah, no, and and that's part of like when you spend the money on creating that, it's assumed that is the parts that you've used, kind of thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Buying a stockpile of stuff.
Same thing with spell research. You're not just like setting the money on fire. You're actually
Yeah.
you've pre-purchased the stuff that you need, or that's you're setting the money aside to replenish your normal stocks and supplies afterwards.
Yeah, I know. I said before about maybe we should buy some food, but I don't know whether to buy it. We've got 2,500 man days of food. I didn't know whether to buy it here or Tyr.
I think it would be cheaper in Tyr and it's not that far away.
Yeah, it's a natural world. And plus, we don't have our finance manager here, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have enough food to get to Tyr.
You mean you don't want all our food supplies to be spam?
As prices for food goes, how expensive is spam? Just normal prices of meat, basically?
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
It
no
really
doubt all
wouldn't be any
fancy
cheaper
tins.
at Tyr, but like Tyr's the main planet of the crystal sphere. You're going to have more variety. Even if you're like from a role-playing perspective, you can say that going to Tyr would get you a better variety of food for the same amount of money.
That's true. Yeah.
They probably import it there anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd get like actual beef jerky. Like beef jerky rather than spaham jerky. All right.
Nothing wrong with Spaham.
Nothing wrong with it, but beef jerky is just better.
Don't space hamsters, don't they eat meat opportunistically?
I
Normally
think
they only eat.
there's a few breeds that do.
Yeah, there is one that is omnivorous. I actually was looking that up recently.
Well, and there's a carnivorous giant space hamster.
Oh yeah, sorry, carnivorous.
I think the
I
breed
meant
that we
I said omnivorous.
I think the breed we fought on Green Shield would be the kind that eats meat.
That wasn't Green Shield, that was Iron Piece.
Oh, Iron Piece. Sorry.
Say, I was very confused about that green shield.
And then, as Farron points out, Wooly Rupert does too.
Hmm.
At least if you're using the chat command.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, you guys ready to put out and head to Tyr? Pull out a
Yep.
port. All right. So you can go ahead and start moving your ship.
Do we need extra movement to get out the asteroid belt?
No.
Okay. So 1, 2,
It's still 4 days once he's moved 5, though.
3. Is it 4 or 5?
It's 5.
5 for 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's different movement rates on the inside and the outside. I was just trying to remember.
I can move up Noir's spell research to 32 days.
So yeah, 1 day passes. Let me go ahead and move the planets that move.
Wait, is this 1 day?
Yes, that was 1 day.
I'll move it 1
5
day.
blocks is 1 day.
Oh, how long did we spend on
1 day.
on Port Weather in here? 1 day, right?
I would use the next day to try and learn a spell from the library.
Okay. What spell is that?
It's a lock. It's
Lock?
a second level spell, and yeah,
Reverse
second level
lock.
spell, and I have slots for it.
Wait.
Oh, they're not reverse on this, are they? They're separate.
What spell?
Wizard lock.
Oh, wizard lock, not lock. Okay, because lock is the reverse of knock. I was confused. Okay. Yeah, so you have space for a first level spell.
It's a yeah. I have a space.
Okay.
Only spells that I can't learn without researching are third level spells.
Okay. I'd assumed you'd filled up all of those early ones. All right,
I'd say that's a success.
So go ahead and roll for the number of pages.
Mm-hmm. Just a moment. It's a second level spell, isn't it?
Should be first.
The
Oh,
spell
no.
compendium lists it.
Wizard Mark is first level. That's what I'm getting confused by.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're right. Second level. My mistake.
No
Nice.
pirates yet.
No, that first day is uneventful. Okay. So you have a wizard lock in your library. Okay. Anyone else doing anything on that day?
No, it's just.
No.
I mean, Lafdul's doing statue work full time, but Loire's doing their research.
I could start working on my secret project.
How many days do you
Ooh.
need for that?
2d6 days.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 2d6.
Bang, 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 clang, clang.
Okay, so you'll need 8 days. The good thing about this kind of work is that it will not, like, you don't lose progress if you put it aside for some amount of time.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 days, so you've put 1 day of work into it so far. 1 out of 8.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Braxon.
Yeah. Braxon would have been making arrows, but he'd also be looking at the grinder asteroids with Glau to see if there's anything interesting in there.
Well,
Not grinder, the asteroid belt.
I was about to say.
Not asteroid belt to the grinder. Sorry.
I mean, you have some specific locations that are known, that are on your chart and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Those are the major ports. But if there are minor ports, you will generally need to get those identified and their locations marked, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I was just thinking the two of us will be like having a chat and asteroid spotting.
That's fine.
Look, that one over there's got some trees on it.
That one looks like a rabbit.
Yeah. Right. So
Whereas-
another 5.
Yep.
Glau's just gonna be interpreting all of like various forms of like sweets and candies.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh. I think
Okay.
we've hit something.
So that is the 4th block. So this will be second shift. Nemerial, Lankas,
Oh,
Braxon,
no.
Lafdul, and Darrakar are on duty.
Yep.
And Braxon,
Mid-shift.
it's
Towards the end, I would think.
a half-ish way through. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'll
2/3
be
of the way
my money.
through-ish, somewhere in there. There's 5 blocks in 24 hours. You can calculate it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somewhere around the middle of the shift. Don't worry about it too much.
Yeah. After lunch.
yeah. It's whether or not Laft will be wearing his armor. That's what I try to wonder.
Well, we'd have had the changeover the first lot. And
Yeah,
then
no, I wear elven chains. It's relatively
Yeah.
easy to wear during a shift work.
So a crew on a watch calls out as you after you drop to tactical speed. A ship to port.
Okay. Braxton get his spyglass and have a look at it.
Okay. From the distance, it appears to be in an insectoid ship, so you're guessing dragonfly, damselfly, wasp, something like that.
Okay.
And it is darkly colored.
Ew.
Okay. Brax is going to send him a message saying, "This is the blade out of port weather, headed for Tyr. Who are we addressing, please?"
Okay. So you signal. You do not see a signal back. Watching it, the ship was on a course that would have taken it towards you, but it does appear to be turning and trying to move away from you.
Interesting.
They might have no. They might be fine.
They might be
I
fine.
doubt that.
It's too
It's
far
weird.
for you to get like
We're a
any,
big
any
fish.
any flags or anything
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, like
Yeah.
damselfly
like
and
no-
dragonflies are 10 tons. Wasps are what 18. You outweigh them. You know, you outsize them by a considerable margin.
Yeah.
We're running a warship.
They do not. They are not
Okay.
signaling back.
Yeah. Braxton's not going to wake up the crew that's not on duty, but he's going to get everyone to get to their stations. In case they pull anything.
Yeah.
And he'll send a message. Do you have any news of Tyr? We're going there to trade.
All right. They do not signal back. From this distance, it's impossible to know if they are even paying attention to your signals.
And
If
does
they have
that
anyone
type
on
of
watch, they would see it.
Yeah.
It is bright enough.
Does that ship match any of the descriptions of the
No.
suspected pirates?
No, it's much too small for that.
Okay.
That
fair
kind
enough.
of vessel would be like wasps can be small warships, but you'd usually use them in a bit of a fleet. Like defending an asteroid base or something like that.
Yeah.
Damselflies and dragonflies are either like couriers, small package trade, smuggling, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
or like adventurers ships. You know, the kind of thing
Yeah.
that you guys might have had if you didn't want to engage in combat and you were mostly using the ship to just get from place to place.
Yeah.
Are they able to outpace us? Are they maintaining pace at our tactical speed, I guess?
That would depend on what sort of helmsman they've got.
Yeah, I know. Are they getting away from us, does it look like?
Well, if you don't try to pursue, then they will get away. Just
Oh.
because that doesn't matter about speed. They're moving away from
Yeah,
you in
I'm
a
not gonna
direction that you're
chase
not
them, no.
going.
They haven't done
Yeah.
anything that gives us an excuse. But Braxon will say, "The company of the Broken Sword wishes you well on your journeys."
Suddenly, they get really lucky with their recent piracy.
They might be sus, but without proof, we shouldn't attack them.
Chasing
Generally
them
not
down
talking back
doesn't mean
is sus.
attacking them.
Okay.
Yes, but chasing them down without a letter of mark would, even if you end up not doing anything to them, like that's
Yeah.
can be bordering on piracy.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna let them go?
Yeah. We haven't really
Yeah.
like if they fired at us, we could shoot back at them.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can't identify anything about them, they're too far away.
We got cargo anyway, so we're avoiding.
Yeah, it's really tricky without authorization. Even if we knew that they were pirates, if they don't attack, we don't have a reason to attack them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if they are
Braxon,
known pirates.
give me a. They're not one of the ones that you were told about. So Braxon, give me a shipwright check, please.
Okay.
Oh,
hang on.
the
Yeah.
guy who's asleep. Well, see if you can mark down on anything that might look like a symbol, Braxon.
It's too
Solas
far
later
away.
on.
Lankas.
He'd have to close in.
Oh.
Shipwright.
I was gonna say
Ship
Lankas would actually
carpentry,
be.
you mean?
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, ship
Oh, yeah.
carpentry. Ship carpentry. Sorry.
Yeah.
For marking down symbols, remember Lankas has drawing proficiency, so you can copy probably better than a lot of other people.
You got
Well-
minor access to divination.
Me?
Yeah, like greater divination for you. I think it's called.
No, divination is the opposite of illusion.
Oh, yeah.
There-
I guess.
There
So only
any
the spells that are
chance-
in the universal school that are in divination, he gets access to.
Lankas,
Yep.
is there any chance, if we happen to be able to see the standard on a ship, that you'd be able to note it just in case it turns out to be something bad?
I mean, yes, because again, I could draw it, but I don't think we can see it from this distance.
I don't think we saw the
Yeah.
heraldry of the ship.
No, but at some point we might. Not all pirates use the Jolly Roger.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now you guys definitely will know that in the future, if you need something copied down pretty precisely, he can do so. But yeah, in this particular case, the ship is too far away. So Braxon, given the way it's turning, you suspect that it's a damselfly.
Oh.
Because it's a bit slower to turn than a dragonfly or, I believe, a wasp would.
Right.
So, like, you're watching the movement of the ship, and that's your like educated
Yeah, and
guess as to what the type of ship it is. of
They
the
look
three
very
that it
similar
could be.
from a distance, don't they?
I'm sorry?
They look very similar from a distance.
Yeah.
I actually watched a nature show, and they were like saying what the difference was between a real damselfly and a real dragonfly. And I was trying to remember it. I couldn't make it out. One of them's got wings that fold up, and one hasn't. And I was like, it would be really cool if the spelljamming ships did the same thing.
I'm actually double
Yeah,
checking
Dragonfly's got,
the
like-
wasp right now. What its turning radius is. Okay, yeah. So it wasps and damselflies have the same maneuverability class, but given its profile as it's turning, you're pretty sure it's a damselfly.
Right.
Out of curiosity, that little ship, if it was to take on what was it, gnomish thing, a sidewheeler, it could, because it's probably in the same weight category.
No. Sidewheelers tend to be about twice that size. Dragonflies and damselflies are 10 tons. Gnomish sidewheelers tend to be more like 25, if I remember correctly. But they can also vary because each one is different.
Yeah, if you're thinking about it potentially attacking Linkus's grandfather, his ship was 20 tons.
Yeah, I was considering it. Whether or not they potentially could have. I mean,
I mean, it
so.
potentially could. Again, the idea is more to, like, you know, is oftentimes to getting close and board, and you can pack a lot of people even onto a small ship if you're not too worried about air and stuff like that. And you're close enough to asteroids and tier that there's plenty of places to go refresh air. That overloading a ship with crew in this area, not a problem at all. If you're willing to pay for the food and water.
You got any idea where it's heading, Braxton, or not?
Brax could probably guess. Shall I do a wild space navigation?
Sure.
You will leave it be, but that's...
Oh!
Yeah.
It's going exactly where you think it's going.
It's heading away.
So,
Yeah.
well, yeah. So the thing is, like, Braxon would not be able to tell at all where it's trying to go right now beyond it's going away from you. It's trying to get away from you. And that's obvious. That does not require a success.
Yeah.
But the initial track, so you've made some recent course corrections, and that's throwing off your ability to predict where it was trying to go.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah,
no
I mean,
idea.
it could be going for anywhere in the asteroid belt, or it could be going through the asteroid belt.
Yep. And it could just be lost. Like, it could be on a wrong trajectory somewhere.
Yeah.
How... This sounds incredibly stupid, but how stupid would it be to go without a signaler and flying through wild space?
If you don't plan to signal anyone at all, then it's not very stupid, because you don't plan to signal anyone at all.
I mean, like a general thing. It's like sailing a ship without sails or something. Yeah, I'm just, just
The only
like
thing a
standard
signaler
fare.
does for you is your ability to communicate over long distances. That's the only thing it does. It's the only thing that they do for you. Now, that's fairly important.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, how often is it a case of people not doing it?
But it's not going to... Well, so... If you were a pirate and you don't care, like, you're not going to judge the ships based on... like, you're going to judge it based on visual appearance of the ship, and you don't care what they message to you, and you have a very specific port. Like, if you have a single port, like a base that only you dock at, you don't need a signaler to communicate to the people on shore with an actual signaling proficiency. Like, you can just make up a signal. So it's, like, it really depends on what you're doing. Like, goblinoids will oftentimes not have signalers that can speak with you. Because they're not going to be landing at any ports where they're going to need to. They're not going to care about
different
who you are.
major races, aren't they? They tend to be slightly different.
Well, but I mean, like, if you're
I'm just
talking
wondering
about a
if we could have
human,
just not.
they may
understood
also
the
just
signal.
not signal.
Yeah.
They could have a signaler and know exactly what you said and just not respond.
All right. Well,
Like, Braxon could have just not sent any messages to them if he wanted, you know? So the lack of signaling is not a sign that they lack a signaler. All right, so you
It
let
doesn't-
that damselfly go on its way and continue your journey to
Mhm.
Tyr.
Yeah, it also doesn't prove that they are normally hostile either. People who are scared will do that.
So that's the end of day 2.
We're almost there.
So you can go ahead and move one more to get into orbit
Okay.
at the beginning of the next day.
Whee!
All right, so there had been some information about the moon of Tyr being very sandy. If you wanted to take a quick stop there, it wouldn't take a whole lot of extra time.
Yeah,
think
I
we
mean, I
wanted
doubt,
to.
like, he may have stopped by there, but I doubt his base is there.
Okay.
But we could take a
You
look.
had a sand. You got a sand sample, didn't you?
So do
Was
you want to
it-
like
Oh,
just
yeah.
orbit it real quick, or do you want to actually try to like get down there and get a sample?
Yeah, getting a sample would be a good idea.
You learned fly, didn't you? So you could just fly down once you get close enough.
Yeah, I can spell jam, so if I could go
Well,
down.
no, I mean
on-
literally cast a spell fly because you learnt fly.
What, from orbit?
Not
no,
from orbit,
once we're
just
close enough.
rather than actual
Okay.
land. But I mean, you could also just
Yeah,
drop a
that's what
ladder
I mean.
down.
Well,
Yeah.
I did
mean,
not
like-
learn fly. I think that was one I failed to learn.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, and we shouldn't use resources when we don't have to.
Are we going to go down on the flitter?
Well,
Why
so
did we come to Tyr again? Are we going to sell beer to them?
we're gonna sell
Uh,
Solas back to his
I'm-
family.
Yeah.
It's just,
No, I'm just wondering why people are saying we should go to Tyr without landing.
no, the moon.
No, this
Yeah,
is the Tyr's
that's-
No,
moon.
we're on about the moon to get a sample to.
Oh, right.
Lankas.
sorry.
whether or
his
not we get a
father-
sample of sand, so I can compare it to. Compare it to what? I think it's just a sample for if we find something to compare it to.
Yeah, you had some of the original sand from Port Weather to see if he's getting, because he needs a
Yes.
lot of it. You need to see
Yes,
if he's
but-
gathering some of it here.
Well, but that wouldn't be the same as those sample import weathers. It would just be another sample that I can compare to later if we run into
Well, it's up to you. So
something
I
else.
think-
No, I think it's a good idea. I just think it wouldn't tell us anything.
I think the thing that Lankas should have been making in his cabin is a bucket attached to an elasticated rope that he can catapult at the moon when we go past it.
I mean, unless you want it hyper over engineered, I don't think that requires an invention.
I'm just think of all the time we could save. You just fly a low pass past the moon and then just shoot a bucket at the moon, and then the bucket comes flying back at us full of sand. I mean, okay, yeah. The bucket actually hitting us could be a little bit of a problem, but
Okay, so do you
We
just
get
want to
some sand.
like drop a ladder down so that Lankas can get a sample of the
yeah,
sand?
I'll get a sample.
All right. So you go into orbit around the moon, head down into the atmosphere, which is pleasantly warm, like a warm summer's day kind of thing. And you can see like rolling dunes across the whole world that do shift and stuff with wind. And you're don't even see like plant life, as far as you can tell. It almost seems to be just like pristine and sandy. But you go down close enough, drop down a ladder. Lankas climbs down with some sort of container to collect some of the sand, and then climbs back up. Lankas, this is very fine white sand. You think it would be great for making anything glass related.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, you can head to Tyr itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did the moon look the same sort of all over?
Pretty much. There are some mountains here and there, but it does appear that there's, you know, like sand covers the vast majority of it. You saw no from orbit. You saw no like oases, no
Yeah.
signs of civilization or anything like that.
It's not like different coloured sand on different bits and stuff.
No, it's like the only coloration changes appear to be from like shadows and stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way we would find like here is the gnomish sand gathering area sign.
No,
Right.
and
Well,
like it's entirely possible that anyone who does come to get sand literally just lands, fills up their containers, and takes off again because like sand everywhere.
yeah.
As far as you can tell,
I'm
there's no
just-
reason, at least from orbit, there doesn't appear to be any reason to put down in any one particular place rather than another.
Is there any sail value to sand? It's not worth us taking sand to the planet, is it?
Generally not, no.
That's so
Okay.
close, they'll do it themselves.
Yeah.
Probably not to Tyr.
I'm just imagining what the firefighters do in their helicopters. They have this giant bag or sack of like water, but a sack full of sand. They're just grabbing it all as they fly by.
All right, so you put into orbit around Tyr, and
Mhm.
had you decided on where you wanted to land, where you wanted to go?
Where does Solas want to go?
Well, Solas gives two options that he would suggest. Either the capital of his home nation, Kerimor, that is on an island, or his the city that his family is mostly based on, which is Abermawr, that is on the mouth of a river.
I would say your family because they might be able to give us tips on selling the beer.
Yeah.
More up to date information. Considering
Well,
Wolf-
Solas family does have an office also on the capital.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
that
but
the
it'd be a letter of
Abermawr is
introduction.
a city. Like it's not as big as the capital, but it's a city rather than a town.
Yeah, I'd say we go there though first because they'll
Yeah.
give us the lay of the land, friendly faces and all that.
Do you want to take your whole ship down? They do have port facilities for ships that don't normally, like they have dry dock facilities for ships that can't normally dock in water or on land. Or you can leave it in orbit
Our
and
ship
take your
can land
shuttle
in
down.
water, can it?
No, Battle Dolphin cannot.
Oh, the
Dolphin can't.
I think
shuttle
thinking of the
can.
shuttle.
But they do have dry dock facilities, so we could
If they
take
got
the
a dry
Dolphin
dock, then
down.
like most
If
of
they-
it is.
If they got a dry dock, we might as well use it. And if we
Yeah.
think that's the best price we can get shifted this cargo.
Well, no, it's to learn about where to best sell it from Solas's family. They're gonna
It's
have
a
inside
city,
knowledge.
so you're gonna get you would get a similar price between here and the capital.
Yeah.
For just alcohol and pipe weed, it's a non-specialized good.
Yeah, I think the only difference will be if we had loads of gems and we'd go like to 4 cities or 5 cities to get rid of
We do have
difficult
some
And
gems.
that's actually a good point. We could sell some of the huge amount of gems we have.
Yeah.
I think we should take the dry dock, so I'm going to vote for that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dry dock's good.
Yeah.
It gives the crucial
But,
leave as well.
but what I meant was before we leave, we could sell at least part of our gems to also in the capital.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, but
Okay. All right. So, you take your ship down. Solas is able to identify the location from orbit, so you do head down there. As you get close, you do signal the port facilities to indicate your interest in docking, and they direct you to the dry dock facilities. The city itself is on both sides of a pretty broad river mouth. You can see that there are ferries that go back and forth, taking people. It's too wide for a bridge, and you can tell that like the bulk of the city is on one riverbank, and a smaller part is on the other. Solas can tell you that a lot of those that part of the city is like where tanneries are and other things that tend to be foul smelling. And that also tends to be the poorer part of town as well. But you are directed to the dry dock facilities, and they do have some magical arcane docking chains that allow your ship to float in the dry dock, and thus not screw up your gravity plane as well. Very expensive, and they only have 2 berths like that, so it will be rather expensive to dock your ship there.
Well, we can
So
at
you're
least
looking
do
at
a day,
75
so-
gold per day.
Ooh.
Well, we can at least use this while we unload our cargo.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you can always decide, the next, basically after a day, whether you want to move the ship or something, and something else.
yeah, Sola should have known it was 75 gold per day.
He would have told you, yes.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and put the name of the city in there.
Neat.
And it's at the mouth of the Avon Theog River. Let me go ahead and put that in. Chat as well. There you go.
What is it? Hang on. Abermoir. It looks Welsh.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it looks.
That's the
Welsh.
point.
I wasn't sure it's certain, but
I
way it's
mean,
pronounced.
that's Solas' name is also Welsh.
Right.
So the river itself stretches up a river valley that's heavily wooded, and Solas has told you that carpentry and paper making and a whole variety of things related to logging are big products of this town and his family's fortunes.
Right.
Forestry city.
Braxon's going off to look for magical carpentry tools then.
You might actually find some here.
Maybe.
I'm guessing we do a spell
So-
thing, refresh cost.
Solas asks when we dock if the family office is still in the same old place.
Oh yes. It's still there as you'd expect.
Oh, good. And,
Okay.
tells the party that we should visit the family office if we want to ask about the best place to sell the cargo.
Yeah. Might even give us a good value if they take it off our hands, because a friend of the family and all that.
Yeah.
Well, Solas, even if it's not the best price, Solas is going to be selling his portion of the cargo to his uncle that is in that business.
Yeah. It's partially about who has the most demand for the things.
All right, so you guys are gonna head to Solas's family's office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well.
Okay.
We may as well, yeah.
I see if I can learn the local etiquette from Solas. Just talking to him, not casting any magic.
All right. Okay, so you head over there, and it is about as busy as you would expect. Solas, give me a wisdom check, please.
That's a success.
Okay. You can definitely sense an undercurrent of concern, though,
Oh.
from the way people are talking. So you head in, and it takes a few moments, but some of the employees then recognize you and are surprised to see you. It has been many years since you've last visited.
Especially for humans.
And I'm a bit older than I should look bit older than I should.
Yep.
Actually,
That's
wouldn't
true
you
too.
look the same because you're half elf?
Half-elves don't age that much slower than humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it should be a bit slower. So
It's a bit slower, but it's not that much slower.
Yeah, and
He's-
I'm also over a decade older due to magical aging.
Yeah.
Than I would be normally.
Your father's secretary appears to be taking notes of some sort of delivery that has come in, and as soon as some of the employees, have noticed you, they immediately head over to find her and alert her to your presence. This is like in the yard kind of thing. There's a big warehouse. There's a clear office building there, and there's obviously some deliveries that have come in. And she immediately comes over and says, and her name is Ephrath, by the way.
Would you type how to spell that?
Sure. She comes over and says, Solas, it has been many years. I'm surprised to see you back. We had
Yes,
some word of your exploits, but weren't expecting. Well, actually, had you sent messages that you'd be coming to visit?
Yeah, I had sent some, but not with a specific timetable.
We knew you might be coming to visit, but hadn't been expecting you now. It's great to see you again.
Thank you, and it's great to see you also. It's been many years, and boy, do I have many stories to tell. But tell me, how is the business?
Business is pretty well, but one of our trading partners is having some issues. Your father is in negotiations with them right now.
Oh.
But come, tell us. I just need to finish something up, but please do tell me what you've been up to recently.
Well, I've joined a adventuring company, and these are my friends from the company. And Solas proceeds to introduce the party.
And while
You're
you're
fine.
doing that, she's like splitting her attention between greeting each of you and directing people with some deliveries and things like that. And after the introductions are done and it's clear that she's finished up her work directing the deliveries, she says, "Please come inside. I'll get you something to eat and drink, and we can sit down. I'll send someone to let your father know that you are here, although I don't know that he can get away just yet."
Oh, yeah, it's understandable that the negotiations might take some time, but not to worry. We can spend the time waiting.
So she
20
leads
days
you.
later.
She leads you inside and into what's clearly normally a conference room, or a room that would be for meeting delegations and other merchants and things like that. Has comfortable chairs, big table, and she has some food and drink brought to you. There's water, there's some milk, various teas, flavors of teas, that sort of thing.
Pours himself a cup of tea.
Braxon's going to look under the table, see what joints they've used to make the table.
All right, give me a carpentry check.
Already criticizing them.
Okay. The crafting of this table is masterwork quality. It's definitely an expensive table.
Very nice.
And you think that if something were to happen to this building, hiding under this table would probably protect you from the collapse.
Solas asks how his sister Caroline is doing, and has she recovered from the ordeal she suffered from Brawl?
Oh yes, it took her some time, but she is back to her old self again. And I believe she is in the capital now, studying.
She always wanted to become a great mage.
Yes, indeed. She has been apprenticed to, I believe, one of the powerful court wizards.
Oh, that is very prestigious position. Good for her. I should visit her before I leave Tyre after I've done what I planned on doing here.
I will certainly send her a message letting her know that you are here.
Oh, thank you.
So after you've settled in and had a bite to eat, there's various meats and cheeses, some bowls of nuts and dried fruit.
No
And it's all
baked
very
goods?
good. Yeah? Sorry? What?
No
Someone's-
baked goods?
Not right now, no.
Yeah.
This is just like a snack kind of thing, as opposed to a meal.
No, I was thinking like tea cakes and stuff, that's all. Cookie. Mm.
Not right now, unfortunately. And after you've settled in, she says, "I must leave and take care of some things, but I'm sure your father will come to speak with you as soon as he's able. Unless there's something else that you need?"
No, not at the moment. There will be some business that I will have to discuss with my uncle since we brought some cargo from lovely little monastery from Grayspace. Some fine brews.
I'm sure he'd be most pleased to hear about that. I will send word to him. He's around here somewhere.
Thank you.
So she leaves. While waiting, is there anything that you guys want to talk about or do?
Since Lafdul earlier inquired Solas about etiquette, Solas would be telling Lafdul about the common etiquette in around these parts.
Okay.
Yeah, in case we have to sell things, I figured it would be a good idea to learn.
Does anyone have any questions for Solas? I.e., things that I would answer?
That particularly?
Do they have good wood here?
They have great wood here.
Even
Yes,
you're
the-
having a hard time asking that question.
The river valley is very fertile and good for a forest to grow.
And even though Finn's player isn't here, he would probably be interested in knowing about the protections that are done to prevent over-harvesting, and he will be satisfied with your explanation on their replanting efforts, because since it is like the lumber is so important to your family, they do make a very, very good effort of making sure that they're replanting trees so that there's always more stuff to harvest later.
And that they don't harvest too much from any particular part.
Yeah, and they work with some elves in particular on that to make sure that they're being sustainable in that way.
Mm-hmm.
This nation
yes.
has a very good relation with a nearby elven nation.
Solas would mention that they are basically allies. Not literally, but basically.
The friendly trading buyer.
Yeah.
Sympathy of Elves, for example, for us are not allies of ours or anything, but we trade and stuff.
So after about 20 minutes, the door opens and a man not too much older than Solas comes in, about 10 years older. In real age, not magical age. And Solas, since the last time you saw him, he has a full, long beard now. Not like long, but he was clean shaven last time you saw him. And he comes in, and you recognize immediately your uncle Dwinin, and he sees you and immediately comes over and throws his arms around you and gives you a great big hug. Solas! Ah, nephew, it's good to see you.
It's very good to see you also, Uncle, and Solas returns the hug.
You'll have to come see the kids. They've grown up so much. In fact, that's why I have this beard. I grew it some years back, and I just loved playing with it, so I decided to keep it.
Well, it is a very mighty fine beard.
His kids were the youngest kid was like less than a year old when you last saw him, so they're definitely getting up there in age now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I must. I have been wanting to visit the family for some time, and thankfully, our company had a business in the neighboring sphere, so it wasn't too big of a trip to visit here.
Yes, Efrith
So,
said that
tell
you
me-
might have something of interest to me in your cargo hold. Tell me, what is it?
Well, in Grayspace there was this lovely little asteroid that had monastery, and they brewed some mighty fine brews there.
Some brews from out of the
And,
sphere. Oh yes. I can
Yes.
definitely see getting some good prices for that, especially in the capital.
Yes, I was thinking that you might be interested in taking them off our hands and possibly making a decent profit.
Yes, indeed. I can come by this evening to take a look at the wares and get a check out the quality.
Yes, that would be good. We also have some pipeweed that we also picked up from a halfling asteroid there. That would be of excellent quality.
I think I could sell that as well. I can take a look at it all.
We got some gems as well, don't forget.
He does not deal with that.
Ah.
Yes, but by the way, this is the adventuring company and my friends that I'm currently traveling with, and Solas proceeds to introduce the
Ah, it's
company.
good to meet all of you,
Yep.
and thank you all for protecting my nephew.
They have
almost
said
chokes.
they have saved my hide multiple times, but so have I saved theirs.
Ah,
Killed
you
us
would say
several
that.
times over as well, Solas.
Yeah,
It's
we've
all
all
right.
saved
We
each
got
other.
better. You know, not like how it was in the past.
We had quite the adventure actually in Grey Space that I want to tell you and rest of the family at some point.
Oh yes, we will definitely have to have a family dinner one of these
Yes.
days. I have to speak to your father about that. I know he's dealing with some issues. But I will speak to him and find out when we can have such a dinner.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Are these
Go ahead,
issues that
Braxon.
need assistance?
If he wishes to share the details with you, I'm sure he will.
But
You get the
it's not
impression
like
that he's not involved in that stuff right now.
Okay.
but it's not like I came to visit you empty-handed. I also thought that this would be a lovely gift to you and your family.
You'd probably
And
wait
Solas
until a private time to give gifts.
Okay. Okay.
Because it like there'd be this element of like expecting some like your friends to maybe give something too and stuff like that if
Yeah,
it's all
true.
public. So you'd wait until private time with just the family.
Yeah. Well, Solas would say that he would want to talk privately in the near future.
Of course, of course. I have some other business, but I will see you this evening about the brews and the pipeweed.
Thank you. And
And
Solas
he-
gives the information of our ship to Uncle Divinanen.
Okay, and he will take his leave. You're left alone there for a little bit. Occasionally, an employee will pop in to see if you need anything else. But then about 45 minutes later, your father will enter. Definitely looking older than you last saw him, of course.
Mm.
And he comes up and holds out his hand to shake yours. Son, it has been many years. It's good to see you again.
Indeed it has, Father. You are looking well.
Thank you. I wish I were feeling a bit better. Please, tell me about your friends here. I have heard stories, and it's good to put faces to some names.
Solas proceeds to introduce the members of Company of the Broken Sword and also introduces them as his good friends.
And he shakes each of your hands as well, nodding as Solas is
Yep.
introducing you. Looks a little intimidated by you, Darrakar.
Oh, I
you-
give him a warm smile and a firm handshake.
You'd guess that he has
Break
not
his
seen
hand.
too many Minotaurs. Also, a smile from a Minotaur can be a little disconcerting. Minotaurs may
No,
not always
I am-
understand that. Minotaurs may not always
I-
understand that.
Yeah, I am, but I am being warm. I'm just, I might come across otherwise though. Fair.
Yeah. After that, he sits down and says, "Please tell me about what you've been up to since your last letter. It'll take my mind off some things."
But trust me, he can
Well,
tell you some tales of the many wild adventures we've been on.
Yes,
sure you can.
we actually finished an adventure on neighboring sphere, the Grey Space. We were looking for an holy sword there for my paladin friend here.
I'll hold up the blade while it's still in its scabbard.
So
While
he listens and nods along, occasionally asking questions as you recount your recent adventures. And he says, it reminds me of my youth. I was an adventurer myself for a time then.
yes, I remember you telling us stories of your adventuring days when I was young.
That was probably one of the inspirations for you wanting to
Mm.
like join the Seekers and get out there and learn more about the wider world, the wider spheres, and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's not like bringing up whatever is bothering him.
At this point, since Solas can clearly see that there's something that is bothering him, Solas would ask, Father, I hear that there's been some trouble. What is bothering you?
Yes. Well, it seems like one of our trading partners, the dwarves of Kingdom of Krelazara, they seem to be having some trouble, and it is affecting our business. You remember that we get a necessary ingredient for our ink production from them, yes?
Yes, of course.
Well, it seems for the past few months they have been out of contact with the particular mine that deals with that. Not fully out of contact, but there seems to be shipments going missing, and the miners there are getting unappreciative of their lack of pay, shall we say, and that is disrupting their ability to deliver goods to us. If it
It is
goes on
very-
much longer, well, I mean, they could be dealing with some serious issues, but our business, the ink we export, is one of our prime businesses, and if that collapses on us, well, people will find other suppliers, and that could seriously jeopardize our bottom line.
That is worrisome. Is there anything we could do?
Well, actually, since you bring it up, the dwarves there had actually asked me to find some adventurers outside. They have had no luck themselves of resolving the issue. I don't know the specifics, but they just asked me to look for mercenaries willing to undertake a mission into their mines and try to figure out where their shipments are going missing.
Nothing the guards can do. Forgive my bluntness.
Guards have tried. Their guards have tried. They've either found nothing of note, or the patrols have gone missing themselves. I don't know. I
That
don't
is
have the
very-
specifics beyond that, however.
That is very worrisome and something that we might be able to help.
Half of our ship's mercenaries are dwarves. They'd be quite thrilled at the prospect of helping a local dwarven community. Could even
Well, how
take
many
some
people-
with us.
How many people do we need to take?
No, I'm just saying it probably would be useful taking a few dwarves with us, actually.
Well, if you want to speak with the representative, I can definitely arrange that. He's gone to speak with his own people, so it would probably be tomorrow before he'd be free to speak with you. But if that is something that you would be willing to take on, it would be of great help to our family and the dwarves of Krelazara.
Well, it does sound like it's something that at least I would be willing to take on, and I'm sure my companions here
You'd
are
want to
willing to
talk.
help.
I think you'd say that you'd talk it over with them.
Yeah.
Because you'd want to do that in private, too.
True.
Yeah.
But we do have some experience in dealing with underground.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we've actually got an underground race with us for a change. The Tinkergnome with us. Actually, Tinkergnome's underground?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. So you have.
Oh,
the
you've heard
skill set
stories
that
about
comes-
Mount Nevermind.
Oh God.
But I think that is something that we should discuss more tomorrow when we meet the representative of their people.
Yeah, sounds good.
But tell me, Father, how is the family done otherwise?
Oh, they're well. Dwinnen already spoke with you, and his children are doing
Yes.
very well. Growing up, gonna be quite tall themselves one of these days, I'm sure. It gives you a quick rundown on the other family members as well.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be going relatively well for them. There's some, ups and downs. Death here and there in the extended family, new births, that kind of thing. Since it has been a number of years since you've seen them, but you've also gotten letters about that kind of thing too. After having that bit of catch up, he does say, not everyone will be available for dinner tomorrow, but I can certainly get as many of the family to dinner tomorrow. I'm sure they'd all love to see you.
Oh, and I would love to see them and exchange news face to face.
And that will also be a private dinner, so the rest of the company wouldn't be invited. That would be a family dinner.
Enough.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Night out on the town for the rest of us.
Well, I have some other business to attend to, but I will certainly tell Zalath that you have some interest, at least to speak with him about the business in their minds. Would tomorrow morning be good if he is amenable to that?
Solas looks rest of the group before
good to
saying
me.
that it should be fine.
All right, I'll let him
sounds like
know.
we'll be here for a little while.
He'll meet you at your ship then. Okay.
Is your master on tier?
No, my master stayed in the library of spheres.
I'll be right back.
He is from Tira originally. He's family friend.
Fair enough.
One of my father's adventuring partners.
Oh.
All right, so your father Gormal will take his leave of you as after that, and you're free. He tells you that you're free to use this conference room if you want to discuss it for as long as you need. So you obviously have limited information right now, but how's everyone feeling about this? Solas, you know that the border of the kingdom, the Dwarven Kingdom itself, is not super close. So it depends on how, the amount of time it takes to get there is going to vary depending on how you decide to go.
Yeah, Solas would tell where the Dwarven Kingdom is.
Well, we probably don't want to be paying 75 gold pieces a day for our ship to stay here if we're going on a trek.
Yeah, I think we would have our ship go in orbit.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anywhere we can be set down nearer to where we're going.
That's probably something that you'll need to talk to the dwarf about.
Yeah.
Solas has not been
Yeah.
to the kingdom. He just knows the geography.
Mm-hmm.
At a push, we've got the flitter. Depends how many people we want to take with us. So, and that depends on what they want done.
We've got the shuttle as well. That can take more.
Yeah, but,
but
we would still need water to put the shuttle down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Solas can tell you that like most of the Dwarven Kingdom is underground. The front-facing city that has facilities for humans, so that's where all the trading takes place. There is no body of water large enough for the shuttle.
Mm.
But
So is
yeah,
everyone at least like interested based on the details?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking of what we might
Yes.
find down there.
Solas does mention that this is quite a lucky break on us having this potential adventure underground, since it might give us a lead for potentially where Darrakar needs to go.
Certainly the dwarves there, if that is a location that is well known, you know, you can ask them about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they might be our best option for the knowledge if the place is on Tyre.
All right. So with your discussion done, you'd probably head back to the ship so you can meet your uncle Dwinin
Mm-hmm.
for selling the cargo that you got.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone have any other concerns about that?
Well, Braxon would want to look around for some woodworking tools at some point, but he'd do that later.
Yeah, I mean,
if
you'll
we've got an appointment.
even if you agree to go help out with the dwarves, it's probably going to take a little time to get everything ready to go, regardless of how you decide to go. So you'll have some time.
Yeah, and Solas can give a guided tour around the city.
And certainly, like, you know, there's enough time in the days that you can fit in taking personal trips. Also, yeah, spellcasters, go ahead and do your component cost thing.
Okay.
If you have not yet.
Okay.
All right, so
How does that work for Ockar?
what do you mean? How does it work for
That-
Ockar? He's a level 1
Does
priest.
he have to do his paladin and
No.
his priest? Though?
If he hasn't used his paladin stuff, he doesn't need to do that. Right now he's just counting as a level 1 priest. So. All right,
There
so
goes 200 gold pieces.
Yeah.
that evening, Dwinin will arrive at your ship, and after some pleasantries, he'll say, "Please show me your cargo. I'd like to check its quality."
Of course. Solas takes him to the cargo hold.
Okay. So he looks it over. He gets a little sample of some of the alcohol. If you got multiple types of alcohol, then he'll take a little sample of each. Basically, just like a small cup sip amount.
Yeah.
And remark on its fine quality. Check the pipe weed as well, and says, "Well, this is all quite high quality. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Given the what I could sell it for, and I could go 75, 100 gold pieces per ton for the alcohol, and 7,000 for the pipeweed. How does that sound?
How much was the alcohol? He was upping it.
7,500 per ton for the alcohol, 7,000 for the pipeweed.
75. What? That's a reasonable up. You know, it's a family thing.
We paid 5,000,
Yeah, it's
didn't we?
Yep.
basically. I'm fine with selling it to him.
So 50% profit on the alcohol, not quite that on the pipeweed.
Yeah, it's still good.
Okay.
Solas also throws in if the locations of where we procured this, if he ever manages to get someone to fetch more.
Yeah, trade contracts.
Yep.
You know.
Do you want to
I have a shop
also
on
mention Faldric if
Brawl.
he ever has any trade contacts with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Letting him know that you have a special relationship with Faldric.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to sue us. You know, it's a special relationship.
Well, Solas would tell the story about our relationship with Faldric, the quick notations, but currently we are actually in quite good relationship.
Yeah. He's
All
still
right.
waiting for our payout for when we return from the first trip.
Well, yes, but also, like, if you know, I mean, you've already
Find
told
other
some
sources of
merchants
revenue.
about him. By the time you get back, he may have already, like, made some profit on having these contacts. So.
And for merchant contacts is the key.
Yeah, because for one thing, like,
Sources.
if you've told a merchant, hey, we have a good relationship with Faldric, look him up when you get to Brawl. Unless they
Yeah.
already have contacts there, they're going to get to Brawl, and they're going to speak to Faldric first, meaning that Faldric has a first opportunity to buy any cargo that they have.
Yeah.
And they would most likely mention that they got the information from us.
Yeah, we'd say, tell him we sent you, and they'll give you a good price.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so you guys are happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so Solas, you're selling your ton of alcohol. Braxon, you're selling your your ton of alcohol. Okay. Lafdul, you're selling your ton of alcohol and your ton of pipeweed.
Yeah. Didn't I get 2 things of alcohol?
I have it just listed down as 1 ton.
Hang on, it's on the ship sheet. I've got you listed as 1 ton of beer and 1 ton of pipeweed.
All right, fair enough. No, that's fine. I'll do that. Yeah,
So
I
it
knew I
was,
spent about 10k, so.
It was 7,500 for the gold pieces for the alcohol.
Yes. Okay, I'll message Finn as well. And as a group, you guys should probably let him know about how much you're selling the party cargo for.
Yeah.
So it's 7,500 gold piece per ton.
Yeah, for the alcohol, and 7,000 for the pipeweed.
And it's a decidedly better price than what we would have gotten on Ilks.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'll start that in the chat with a little thing of how much everyone's got.
Okay.
I can clear that out now.
Solas would ask after we've done the selling to have a short private chat with his uncle.
Yeah, once business is taken care of, you can, take him into your cabin and chat with him.
Mhm. Yeah, and Solas would say that since our adventuring has been successful, I thought that I would have something for you to something gift for you and your family to thank you for the many good memories you gave me in my childhood. And Solas produces the 4 matching silver goblets.
Oh, this is a very generous gift. Thank you. I'm
Set, set with carnelians and tiger eye stones.
the wife would be very thankful, and these will definitely look nice when we have formal dinners and business associates over. Thank you.
Yes, those are actually from our latest adventure.
Oh, you'll definitely have to tell the whole family when we have dinner tomorrow night.
Oh, I will. It's a fascinating story. But do say my greetings to your wife.
Of course I will. And he gives you another hug before taking his leave. So it's evening. Some of the shops are still open. If you guys, have some, things that you want to purchase. Otherwise, you can get some rest. Wake up tomorrow and meet with the dwarf.
Solas will ask if anyone is interested in going to have a dinner in his favorite hangout when he was younger and lived here.
Okay.
Okay.
So Solas takes the party to his favorite tavern.
Okay. Let's say that meals for everyone will be 15 gold pieces total.
Yeah,
Meals
Solas
and
will pay
drinks.
it.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
All right, so it is
And
a
a few-
delicious meal. You have a good time, and then head back to the ship. Get your rest for the evening.
Mm.
And the next day, in late morning, you'd have gotten a message that at exactly what time the dwarf Zaloth would want to meet with you. And he comes with a small retinue of guards and assistants. You can definitely tell that this dwarf is a wealthy merchant himself. He's getting up there in years. His beard and hair are like stone gray at this point. Wrinkles cover his face as well, but he still moves with strength. As he boards your ship and shakes Braxon's hand. And you take him down into the mess to discuss the situation with him. He takes a seat, and all of you seat yourselves as well, and he says, thank you for meeting with me. I am Grizzard Zaloth, a merchant from Kerlazara. I believe you've already introduced everyone. So he nods to you, Solas, and says, your father said that you might be interested in seeing what you can do about this issue that we're having.
Yes, it sounds like it's something very worrisome and should be dealt with as soon as possible.
Yes, yes. The issue is that several shipments of gold to one of our mining towns have gone missing along the route. And that's been happening for the past couple months. You can understand that it is very concerning. The miners there not being paid for their work is a serious issue. They're actually at a point now where they're refusing to work until they get paid.
It's understandable.
Yes.
Are there any way stations along the way where you know that people got a certain distance and without getting into trouble?
Yes, and we patrol the tunnels quite regularly. A few of the patrols have gone missing, but those that have made it through have indicated that they found nothing out of the ordinary, which is, as you might understand, especially concerning. All the disappearances have been without a trace at all.
Yes, it's very concerning when dwarves go missing like that.
You had a question, Lafdul?
Yeah, I don't mean to question the loyalty of your own people, but you trust them implicitly. You don't have like an inside man working against you.
Well, considering that all the people who worked on those shipments have gone missing too, I suppose it is possible that they've vanished, but of course, that would be multiple groups of dwarves, loyal guardsmen, and everything that themselves have decided to do this.
Is there a commonality, like a general area where they've been going missing?
Yes, that is the only commonality, and we've found absolutely no sign of the missing shipments. Not even a loose copper piece.
What if we were to act as an escort for another shipment and we could intercept what's going on?
That is exactly what we had in mind. We are getting the next month's shipment ready as we speak, and we're hoping to have some people more skilled at investigations and defense. I mean, my soldiers are good, but they are just soldiers. They're not seasoned adventurers.
Well, we've certainly had experience as caravan guards before.
And we have some experience in adventures that take us below the ground.
Yeah, and we got some experience in punching bad people in the face.
I feel like that's what we got the most experience.
I get the feeling that's downplaying us.
Including breaking down walls when they need to be broken down.
All right, just because we broke the wall in one tavern at one time.
So, does the gold set off from here, or does the gold set off from the city nearer to the mines?
No, we'll head to Krelazara City. That is where the shipment originates from. That is where it is being prepared as we speak.
Would you like to be flown there?
We're heading in the same
Well,
direction,
unfortunately,
anyway.
this ship will not be able to... I mean, you could drop us off there in this ship, but we have no facilities there to take a ship of this sort.
Yeah. We have a flitter. How many people need to go with you to get there?
Well, I mean... Other than my lieutenant, he can get you there. The rest of us can travel overland as we were expecting. He's a little surprised at this idea, like he hadn't even really considered it that much.
The flitter's up top, so
you show him.
We'll show you that when we finish chatting.
He's aware of their existence. He just didn't think about that at all.
Okay.
So once you mention that, he will also say, yes, and in that case, we definitely have some warehouses that we could rent to you on a temporary basis to store your flitter for a time, if you wish to leave it there.
How many days travel? Because if you plan on leaving with your dwarves, once
traveling
they start
overland,
yeah,
would be about 10 days.
I have a spell that I can empower them to make the journey in half as much time or less. They would walk incredibly fast.
Well, I imagine that they will be traveling with a merchant caravan, goods and that sort. Then that has not been fully prepared yet. So if you wish to
Alright.
get onto this task as quickly as possible, then I don't think that would be a particularly worthwhile extra spending of your time.
I was more thinking that if we got there faster, that might give you more time to plan.
Well, that's what I mean. Like you could go to the city, take my lieutenant here. He nods to one of his aides. He will make the introductions, get everything started. We will follow after, but we would be getting there well after you'd be setting off on your guard
Right.
duty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could have a ship drop you off. It's a courtesy. Oh, you're doing a caravan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There's no landing facilities, otherwise we could just offer to take their
Yeah,
cargo.
I mean, you could just rope ladder off. But yeah.
You would
No,
guess that your
it's
ship
freed
does
up
not have the
cargo
cargo
space.
hold space for whatever
Oh.
their caravan would be taking.
Yeah, it's whole caravan that they are taking.
Yeah.
Have you ruled out dragons? If it's shipments of gold, then dragons are
Lately,
good.
We have not
I've
ruled
been
out
trying
anything.
to not trust dragons.
We have not ruled out anything at all.
I think dragons struggle a bit with underground.
Depends on the
Oh,
place.
you might be surprised. There are many dragons underground, but we've had no. I
Doesn't
mean,
really
other
seem
than
like
these,
it's conducive to them having wings.
you would be surprised. There are some very large caverns,
Yep.
but we have
Caverns
no
get big.
particular sign that dragons, rather than anyone else, might be behind this. It's certainly
well-
possible. Like I said, we haven't ruled out anything.
Large caverns reminded me. My friend here is looking for a specific kind of cavern that Solas points to Darrakar.
So
Before,
I've got a question.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Before Darrakar speaks about that, he holds up his hand. Unfortunately, I am primarily a merchant that deals with the neighboring human lands and sometimes the elves. I would not be the best person to ask about such things. There are many
Yes.
underdark merchants in our realm that would be better to speak to about such things.
You might have a name for us who to talk about.
My lieutenant can put you in contact with people.
Oh, good.
That's helpful. Thank you.
I mean, once we're there, I'll have an idea.
I mean, there's definitely an element of,
He wants to focus on business.
and he wants to focus on the thing. Like to him, this is like, I don't care about this thing that
Sidetrack.
you're asking me about. I'm concerned about dead dwarves and missing gold. Because every single dwarf who has gone on these payment runs has vanished. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Ew.
So
That's
you
not
like
good.
like he would tell you that they're
We have clans wiped out.
they're looking at dozens of dwarves who've gone missing so far.
Yeah.
Who? Forgive me for. I'm not from the sphere. Who do you worship here? If that is something someone you pay homage to.
Moradin, of course, and his children.
Braxon's got a couple of questions.
Sure, Braxon.
He's going to say, obviously, money's important. Most important thing for me is there someone at the place we're going to that can give us details of all the missing dwarves, so that we know who we're looking for.
Yes.
And secondly,
Map would help.
is there someone who's got a map so that we can look and see if there might have been any mining going on in the rough sort of area where people started going missing?
All of that information will be available to you when you get there.
That's good, because I'm wondering if maybe somebody's broken in somebody's tunnels in the Underdark.
Well, we considered that, but we've had multiple patrols pass through the tunnels, and they've indicated that there's no sign of any new workings.
Yeah. What were
Are there-
those creatures we were fighting a while ago that could move through walls?
Shadows?
Oh, the Zorns. They go through. Well,
You never
like
fought
it's
any
nothing.
Zorn.
Oh, okay. No, that's just the first thing I thought of as a player.
Yeah, I was going with that. I was like, huh? No, there was a dwarf on the asteroid, that vampire dwarf that could do that.
Oh, okay.
That's a very
Yeah, but,
specific type of creature, though. It's
Yeah.
I like my response. Shadows.
if you
make
mention
make
a vampiric dwarf, he will like Zoloth will be like very insistent that such a thing is not possible in their realm. They take very, very good care of their dead.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you will understand that obviously it is a possibility,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but there's an element of, this is foulness that
Yeah, we don't stand for that.
we can't.
That.
Yeah, we would be destroying that if we knew of something like that.
Yeah, but to make whole patrols and caravans delivering the pay to these mining outposts disappear without a trace, I feel like there's magic involved, and most likely illusion magic or something that manipulates the stone directly.
Oh, funny we had a specific practitioner of that art.
Sadly, I haven't. It's on my list to learn detect illusion, but I haven't learned it yet.
I'd ask
Do you?
if there are any special precautions we need to take before traveling in the Underdark, since, like, I've heard of not exactly like truths, but rumors that like on some planets the Underdark is like dangerous to be in general if you don't have certain precautions. It's like there's a presence of sorts that just saps the strength away.
Well, there may be regions like that, but such places are not in our kingdom. We occasionally do get creatures from the deep in our tunnels, but we have patrols to make sure that the damage they can cause is quite minimal.
Okay.
As a general question, do you know of are there any unfriendly neighbors?
None too close. There are those who hold us ill will beneath the ground, but they've been relatively quiet the past few centuries. So Solas would have given you kind of like a brief overview of some of the big historical events. And centuries ago, a mostly human empire on the surface was crushed when there was a huge attack from the Underdark by Drow and their allies. But with a concerted effort of the humans, elves, and dwarves, and various other races, really did push them back, and they've basically been quiescent since. Now, obviously, he'll indicate that they get raids and stuff like that, but the disappearances are happening well within their borders.
Got it. Yeah,
So
that's what I just wanted to know.
Yeah, so like these disappearances are not happening along like their the edges, the fringes of their kingdom. They're happening in places that other than the occasional wandering monster type thing, underground predator type type thing, should be very safe.
And if it was just a random wandering monster or monsters, they would leave some kind of mark.
Yeah, that's what they would expect.
Are there Darrakar, or is it Darrakar? Darrakar? The Dark Dwarves. Are there any of them here as well?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of Underdark races that are problems. Lithids, Drow.
Oh, so the
Duergar.
whole
Yeah.
Alright.
Think of
I wasn't
Tyr,
sure if it'd be different in a different sphere.
and it can be. Think of Tyr as a pretty standard Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting world. Like it is more akin to the Forgotten Realms, Toril. It is more akin to Oerth in its makeup than it is to any of the other planets that have a much more cut down selection of races on it. So this planet has like the full assortment of generic D&D fantasy races on it.
Cool.
So yeah,
And
like
Underdark being what it is, it's basically world within a world.
yeah. So I mean, like he'll mention that obviously they've considered Drow, they've considered Duergar, they've considered Kuo-toa, and stuff like that. But again, like this is happening deep in the kingdom, well within the borders. Anything that these other races would be doing should be happening on the fringes. If they've managed to get so far into the center of their kingdom without being detected, that is extremely worrying.
That would be risking the existence of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but
Like they're being undermined.
very problematic.
What has been the time frame of like when did the first disappearance happen, and what's the time between the disappearances?
Shipments are monthly, so they're coming up on the third month of like the third month shipment soon.
A shipment's exactly monthly?
No.
Okay.
They're roughly monthly.
Okay, so is it? Yeah, is it every month disappearance or just random months disappearance?
The last 2 months.
Okay.
And when did these patrols go missing?
Those have been random.
Seems like they were just weak-heading them before they start taking the money.
So but the patrols they've only sent the patrols out after the first disappearance, and of course after the second. Most of those patrols have found nothing. Most of those patrols have been untouched. Some of the patrols have gone missing, and that's completely random.
If I were to guess, these patrols that went missing most likely got too close to whatever was causing these caravans to go missing.
That's what they're thinking, but again, the fact that they've seen no sign of any of it, like there's no blood, there's no, I mean, not that blood would be easy to spot, but there's been no dropped weapons.
Signs
there's
of struggle.
There's been no signs of struggle.
Yeah, your people in the city we're going to, would they have had routes? I mean, obviously you keep this secret, but would they have had routes for where the patrols and the people doing the deliveries were intended to go?
Yeah.
So we could in theory retrace the steps of the patrols.
There's only one way to go. So that's the thing.
See if
they know very roughly where it's happening.
Yeah.
Because there's only one route.
Exactly
right.
Exactly on where on that route is the question mark.
Yeah.
And you'll get more details when you actually get to the city and talk to the dwarves there.
If you're not finding signs of a struggle, it might be some sort of creature that has some sort of dominating effect, like in lithids. So
that's why they're asking for help from outsiders, because like they've already exhausted their ideas at this point.
Or whoever is doing it takes huge care to clean the mess that comes with any sign of struggle.
So,
Yeah, and the
so
struggle-
he'll tell you that the first caravan had a normal number of guards on it. The second caravan, they beefed up the guards, and they also sent a false caravan at one point
Right.
that was just guards, and it was untouched.
So they know how to pick their targets.
Yeah, you've got an inside man, probably.
Or they have other methods like magic.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
might
I
have
suppose.
they might have creatures that can smell gold or something.
Or just divination.
Unfortunately,
this,
the nature of these caravans is not like if there's an insider, it would be very, very easy for there to be an insider. There's no way to really keep any of this secret.
Yeah.
This
Well-
caravan that we are joining, will it be otherwise normal amount of guards and us, or will you be beefing it up with extra guards and us?
It's definitely going to have extra guards, but he doesn't have the specifics on that.
I was thinking your seeming spell could be quite useful to make us look like dwarves, so it's nothing out of the ordinary, at least at first glance.
The seeming has limitations.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something you
Because
can
the
consider
other
when you get there, though.
well, the other option that you were talking about earlier is we have some dwarven mercenaries working for us.
Mhm.
They might be better fighters than what you have.
Yeah, but if you're getting there in your flitter,
If we're going in flitter, that's not.
there's only
doable,
so many
but
people you can take with you.
Yeah,
We can drop them off necessarily.
you have to do loads of runs, wouldn't you?
No, not with a flitter. You can just hover above the ground and rope ladder them down and fly off.
You can do featherfall spells on all of them and throw them overboard.
I mean, our mages in our party that can do that. So
Well,
I
there is
also
a
have the
limit.
floating
Like
spell now.
he will tell you, there's a limit to how many people can go with the caravan.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
can't just
And
take.
I,
Like obviously,
army.
like if they could, you know, like if it were possible, they could send like 100 guards with them. But also they can't
Yeah.
do that perpetually.
Yeah,
They need this
Yeah,
solved.
and I think
yeah.
they would rather rely on their own dwarves than out-of-sphere mercenaries.
Their
Yep.
dwarves know their tunnels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Our tools are spacefarers, so
And while
maybe.
dwarves are dwarves, they know tunnels. They don't know these tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Also,
acclimatize faster than us. So
also to Lafdul, the seeming spell can make us look 1 foot shorter. So we would still be at least very tall dwarves.
yeah, but at a distance you may not necessarily notice it.
I don't know that Braxon wants to look 1 foot shorter.
You got about a dwarven kind.
Also,
you
it's
definitely do.
also the spell is at the end of the day it's just illusion spell.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's to make them attack us if they
You
see a
can
bunch
like
of humans.
it's
and
something
stuff
that's
with us.
possible. You'll have time to plan out
Yeah,
what you want to do.
But it wouldn't make Darrakar look that much smaller, or make Darrakar look like a dwarf.
well, Braxon's in.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we can think of things when we get there anyway.
Yeah.
Make him invisible and stuff.
So
It'd be
everyone's
easy to make
in
Lankas
agreement.
look like a dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd be the most skinniest dwarf out there.
So Zalath tells you that he was hoping to get people, and then they would, you know, accompany the caravan to Krelazara. So
If you'd rather do it that way, we could do it that way.
no, the fact that you have a way to get there faster is probably better, he says.
Yeah.
But that does mean that you have some you know, time to prepare. It's not not a thing where you guys need to leave tomorrow.
Yeah. Ockar, is it worth us looking for something that will help you see in the dark? I think you're the only person that can't see in the dark now.
Without light source.
Without a light source, yeah. I have my axe.
That
Yeah,
reminded me.
That makes light though, doesn't it?
Are
Yeah.
you
Hold
planning
on,
on taking Ingritha
hold
with
on.
you?
Let Ockar finish what his thoughts.
I mean, I have my axe, so I have a light source, but I don't have any method of having dark vision or any other way to see in darkness. I don't believe, at least not with the level of magic I have at my fingertips right now.
I'd suggest we go around the city and see if there's anything we can find that will help you.
What, you want to go complete dark? We're still going to glow up from invision anyway, so it's
I'm not
kind of a moot
saying-
point.
I'm not saying I want to go completely dark. I'm saying we might get into a situation where it gets completely dark.
I've got
and
continual light magic and stuff, so
I know, but if there is something in the city, it's worth us finding it. If there is something.
I see where he's getting at. We might end up in a situation where our continual light gets dispelled, like it did in the tomb.
and we'll do fire then.
Uh,
Burning torches, they work.
Well, we're in a city at the moment, so we can look around and see if there's anything. And then when we go to the Dwarven city, we can see if they've got anything. And if we can't find anything, we can't find anything. But if we
No,
can
I'm not
find
ruling it
anything,
out. So
I think we had a few tradable magic items. We might be able to trade something.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's true.
there is a wizard spell that gives a person infravision, but sadly it's a 3rd level, so Solas would have to research it to be able to learn it.
Yeah, and the priest one's locked to an elven.
It's alteration 3rd level spell.
Can you? I don't know if you've looked at this. There's a 4th level ultra vision you can learn as well.
That's not a spell that I may not actually allow that one, just because Ultravision technically isn't really in 2nd edition. They basically removed it.
Isn't there just an infravision spell though?
Yeah, 3rd level.
Yeah, I mentioned the 3rd level spell, but Solas can't learn it because Solas would have to research the spell since Solas has too many 3rd level spells.
I'm more thinking of Ockar being independent.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a really good fighter, and if they put the light out,
well, I'm kind of a mediocre priest now.
Okay.
Mediocre.
So infravision does last 2 hours plus 1 hour per level. So like at its minimum, at the minimum point when you can cast it, it lasts 7 hours. It is a spell designed to be cast on someone for underground adventure.
It's alteration, actually.
Fair
Could you learn that, Lankas?
I could.
Okay, well,
is it
if
3rd?
we have it,
yeah, 3rd.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level. If we have it in the books, you could try learning it.
Or if there's mages here that might own it.
Yeah. And if we can't do that, then maybe they've got a scroll or something.
It's player's handbook spell, so it should be
common
pretty common.
Oh, I actually do have 3rd level slot. I could attempt to learn a 3rd level. Yeah.
Would you be willing to learn that one?
Infravision? Yeah.
Well, you
I'll
can
go
ask
for it
around
then if he's
in
willing.
town.
Yeah, if he's
Yeah, we actually have it in our library.
Oh, well, if you have it in the library, there you go.
You can just spend a day learning. Well, if you learn it. Use a reroll, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would solve Ockar's need of light.
I can bring the book along and leave it on the flitter.
So, Solas is a dinner with his family this evening, so you have this day.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And Zalatha has basically said that, like, if you can get to Krelazara faster than his caravan, then you
takes
certainly have
20
extra
days.
time in town if you want to spend some time here before leaving.
Yeah.
And I think he said the caravan takes 10 days to get there.
Yeah.
So we have a couple days that we can make preparations here.
Mm-hmm.
And though we might want to send Battle Dolphin into the orbit and rather have
Keep them on the
the
moon.
shuttle on the docks, since that should be cheaper than a 75.
Yeah.
I mean,
That would
staying
leave
an
the
extra
Battle Dolphin
day
quite.
or two at 75 gold pieces is not going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah. And there might be something we find that we want to put on the ship.
True.
But
Okay.
Lankas, if you want to learn that spell, you can go ahead and roll.
I was
Alright.
just typing it in. And I
First
got it.
try.
That is a success.
Also, I forgot to say, I'm glad I kind of forgot to say. I meant to use a reroll, but I forgot.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I'm like really lackadaisical about something and go, oh, maybe I should have used a reroll just in case I might have died.
I'm wondering if the handout for the rerolls might be better. We could have like an on-screen. kind of
I do
thing.
have a question, Ald.
Yes.
If I use a spell like Strength of Stone, do I still technically get Fighter Exceptional Strength? Or do I not get that until I catch up as a priest?
You can get exceptional strength, yes. Because you would like
Okay.
if you had rolled exceptional strength, you would not lose that upon dual classing.
But if I use a spell to boost my strength to exceptional strength, can I?
You
Like,
still
for example,
can.
I have
Yes.
17 strength. I would cast Strength of Stone to increase my score by 1d4 points.
Yeah, I don't think that is gonna cause an issue.
Okay.
I'd allow you to get exceptional strength, yes, without
Okay,
penalty.
so since we're gonna be in the Underdark, I'm probably gonna take that as a good thing to have.
Thankfully, it doesn't limit it so that you have to be on unworked stone.
How you don't jump.
Okay, so it is about time for us to take a break. So it's a good time for you guys to think about if you want to do some things in town. If there's anything that you want to do. Obviously, you're going to be going to a dwarven city as well. So if it's just about purchasing things for an Underdark expedition, you will have an opportunity there as well. And since you're going to get there and they're going to be like, probably they're not going to be expecting you to be setting off, like, they won't have expected anyone to have come in with to help them out yet. They will be, like, it'll take them a little bit of time to get the caravan ready to go. So, like, my point being is that, like, don't expect to be, like, just immediately thrown into things. You'll have time to prepare. But since we have a break, good time to think about if there is anything that you want to do in town, anything that you want to purchase, that kind of thing. There are no magic shops, but there are wizards if you want to try to do some, like, trading of excess magic items for other things or something like that. Okay. But it is a good time to stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, and we will be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. See you shortly.
On the flip side.
See you on the other side.